calculus. I do think girls sell themselves short sometimes with girl math, because sometimes you guys do girl calculus.
No, because every woman on this planet should be certified by the CIA because of the amount of information she can acquire on any person on the planet within 10 minutes. To the point where even the government noticed how heavily men were underestimating women, so they started playing critical roles in the CIA and getting information out of people. I was trying to explain this to a boy I'd matched with on Hinge once, and I forget exactly how the topic came about. I think I was just trying to say that women are way smarter than boys often think we are, and sometimes we'll hide it from them on purpose. And of course, his question was, what's the craziest bit of information you've ever pulled up on someone? And I said, well, one time I used to talk to this boy who streamed decently successfully on Twitch. And I mean between 50 and 100 viewers, but one of my pet peeves was that he would always joke down on women. As if, of course, there was no way any of us were ever as intelligent as he was. And one day, it just started rubbing me the wrong way when we were kind of joking back and forth. And I was just like, buddy, listen, I need you to chill out right now because you have no idea what women are capable of. I could find your location to an absolute pinpoint on a map right now in front of all your 75 viewers. And he said there's absolutely no way you could do that. So I genuinely was like, do you want to bet? And not only could I do it, I could do it under 5 minutes. And this man was like, yeah, sure, whatever, go do it. And not only did I do it, but I came back in under 5 minutes. And I tell him to get ready to mod the chat because you don't want everyone seeing this. And not only do I drop his exact location and address in the chat, but to add insult to injury, I say, you're live streaming in the basement, second door to the left. And immediately this man is terrified by the information presented because it is 100% correct. And he didn't think that I could do it. And mind you, that last part was mostly a vague guess and a hope based off of a few photos I found from the house on Zillow. But I was willing to roll those dice because I knew the payoff would be extremely high. And to be clear, his first name was very generic. It was like Josh or Brad or Zach. And his last name was equally common. It was like Thompson or Hanson. So it did take a decent amount of digging, but I was able to do it in under 5 minutes. And then the boy on Hinge went, well, what can you find on me? And I said, that's going to be a lot harder because I only have your first name and your first name is also equally generic. I think it genuinely was just like Josh or John or something. But I said, give me 5 minutes and I'll be back. And when I came back, I said, I'm really sorry to hear about your mother's diagnosis. But I am quite interested in the crafting classes she holds at the local church every Wednesday. I think that could be a really fun first date for us. And we had a good laugh about it, but it's interesting that historically and even to this day, men underestimating women has led to them being some of the greatest tools used by the CIA and other sorts of investigations in history. Because they never see it coming.